Time is now 3 a.m. My alarm just went off. I'm getting up a little bit early just so that I can show you how I do my makeup for early morning flight. Let's just say 4:15. I have to be in the lobby to get the van to the airport. Anyway, let me get myself together and get up. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm up. The key to an early morning report like this, van like this, is to do as much as you can the night before. So I showered late last night. I already had my uniform all laid out. The time is now, let me put on my watches right now just to make sure that I don't forget them. The worst thing in the world is to forget something in a hotel room, because you may or you may not see it again. I forgot my makeup brushes one time in a hotel, and I just about died. And then they put them in the mail to me. Thank God. Took a few days, but listen, beggars can't be choosers. So now I'm just putting on a little bit of primer. Already brushed my teeth and everything. Just putting in a little primer. I tend to bring just like one foundation, whatever foundation I put on my first day before I leave home. Is the foundation that I'm going to use the whole trip. Same thing with my palettes. Palettes are a flight attendant's best friend in my opinion, because you have so many options and not a lot to carry. So yeah, I like to bring eyeshadow palettes and now blush palettes and highlighter palettes. Anyway, I'm just putting, this is Fenty Beauty Matchstick. I just apply this where I have a little bit of discoloration under my foundation. It's almost, to me, like color correcting. It's not color correcting, but for me it's kind of like color correcting. I have already wet my beauty blender. I carry my beauty blender in this little mesh case. So my beauty blender is dirty, but don't judge me. But it is wet, so I'm just going to blend that out. I don't do it when I'm in a hurry. It's about 4.5 pumps. Let's see. Are my brushes dry? I washed them the day before I left for this trip. So I mean, always a mistake. I always say I'm going to wash them as soon as I get home. I always say I'm going to do everything as soon as I get home, and it never happens. When I get home, I put everything down, all my bags down, and I do nothing. Well, nothing related to work until the day before I'm supposed to go to work. I'm supposed to go to work one day. Maybe that should be my New Year's resolution, that I'm going to be better about doing stuff early in advance. Anyway, I'm going to put on a little bit more of the matchstick, and then I'm going to blend that all out with a beauty blender just to press it into the skin, make sure it's in there. So I'm blending all of this out using the beauty blender to press it into the skin. So I find that the easiest thing to do when you have early morning, like this is to do kind of easy makeup, whether that be a pop of color on your eyes or a pop of color on your lips, but to make sure that you press that foundation and blend that concealer in really good, because everybody's going to notice your skin. So that is my strategy as it pertains to makeup for really early morning flights. See how I still have some like darkness? I mean, part of that is shadows, it's bad lighting. But I'm going to apply a little bit more concealer. I just applied it to my bottom eyelashes. A little bit more concealer under my eye, maybe to go over those a little bit. I just put the other concealer. I know I had two concealers, but I swear it works for me. It works. Let's see, what's that in it? 3:41. I have about 30 minutes before I gotta get out of here. I had a nightmare last night that I overslept and didn't get downstairs to the lobby on time. Let me tell you, that's horrible. It happens to all of us at some point, all of us, and you don't forget it, and it's horrible because you have a van full of people, other crew members sometimes from other airlines, and they're all sitting there waiting for you, looking at their clocks. The nice ones understand and admit that it happens to everyone, and the nice ones are proactive about trying to call your room to make sure you're still alive, to make sure something didn't happen to you. But the holier than thou ones, they be back there talking about you. Like, let's leave, let's this, let's that. Oh my God, it never happened to me. Never. It's not true. It happens to everyone. Oh, last time it happened to me was not this past winter. I think in winter before. It wasn't a particularly good layover. I think it was like Newark, New Jersey, or something like that. I was not gonna take the train into New York City. It was winter time. Like, it's not that serious. I'll wait on an actual LaGuardia layover for that. So nobody really wanted to do anything. So I went downstairs. I was starving when we first got there. So I went downstairs to the hotel lobby to get some dinner. I mean, some lunch, really, because it was that early. Get some lunch. And I came back upstairs to my room. And it's cute. That's crazy. Anyway, so I got back upstairs to my room, and I tend to not even turn on the television anymore. I tend to just watch Netflix or YouTube or whatever on my iPad. So the problem with that is that I be falling asleep because you be getting up so early in the damn morning to get to work. And so by the time you make it to the hotel, you want to fall asleep. So I fell asleep by accident. I know myself, I cannot take a nap or it's going to be a problem. Sure enough, fell asleep, woke up at like 10 p.m. and had to be in the hotel van at 5 a.m. woke up at 10 p.m. and of course I couldn't sleep because I had just finished my nap. Couldn't sleep, and then that's when all kinds of stuff be going through your head. You be coming up with a cure for cancer and that type of situation. You take a rush for this. Yeah. So I couldn't sleep. Oh, by the way, that powder I just brushed off was the Sasha Buttercup powder. And now I'm going to go over it with a little darker shade of the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in Cinnabon, because I feel like that gives me a really nice natural finish. Anyway, so that's that. So yeah, so I couldn't fall asleep. I could not go to sleep after waking up at 10 p.m. So, like I said, we had to be in the lobby, or be in a van, because the van's supposed to leave whenever they tell you your lobby time. That really means van leaving time at 5 a.m. I think my eyes opened at 5:02. And then the problem with that is that, especially in the wintertime, is it's dark at 5 o'clock in the winter at night and 5 o'clock in the morning. So I woke up like, wait a minute, is it 5 o'clock last night or 5 o'clock tomorrow morning? That thought went through my head for 5 seconds. I jump out of bed. Oh my God, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:02 in the morning. I'm supposed to be in the lobby. As soon as I jumped out of bed, the phone call came from the lobby for my crew members. And I was like, I'll be down in 5 minutes. I think I literally was downstairs in the hotel lobby at 5:07. The captain was nice enough to wait for me. Yeah, and there was another van that was leaving shortly. So the captain sent the crew ahead of me, just because we got to prepare the plane. We have to do our security checks and our safety equipment checks and such. So captain waited for me. We got on the next van. The van driver, they were all aware of what was going on. So the van driver hightailed it to the airport. We were still early. But the key to that, to my being able to get out of the hotel room that fast, was that I really didn't unpack. Everything's laid out. And then, I threw all of my toiletries in. Just in my bag. I didn't have time for makeup. So threw all of my toiletries in the bag, and I ran out the door. Fun times, let me tell you. I think the time that it happened to me before that was my first year flying 10 years ago, or 11 years ago. You don't forget it. And so now I make sure I sleep with the light on. So I usually sleep with a bathroom light on or something. It's like a little night light. Anyway, so that was a little bit of highlighter that I put on. Now I am going to, that was the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter palette. Before that was I contoured my nose with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. Alright, I need to hurry up. And so now I'm going to use my dark deep mineralized skin finish to kind of contour and bronze at the same time. I don't really like a harsh contour or a harsh highlight on daytime flights like this, because it's like, girl, where you going? You at work. Like, the sun ain't even up yet. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. Alright, come on, eyebrow guys, be with me this morning. We have 4 legs today. We're going to end up in New Orleans, where I will just be slam clicking because I forgot to pack layover clothes. Give that a quick brush through. Alright, so that was a Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. So now it is 3:54, about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna do a quick eye look. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This is a great palette to travel with because there's so many matte colors, there's so many shimmer colors, you've got light colors, you've got dark colors. Popping that into my Essa Transition, kind of soft pink. It's called Still Shot. And I'm gonna go in with Hell Ride just to deepen that up. You guys, I'm so excited. I ordered a new eyeshadow palette, which I don't need another eyeshadow palette, but I really wanted it. I ordered it and got a text message yesterday saying it was delivered to my house. I can't wait to go home and play with that. And I ordered some new brushes. I'm excited about that too because I'm tired of relying on the same old brushes so that when I wash them, they don't dry on time. So I will have 2 sets of brushes I can switch out. Pop on Wild Heart. This is definitely not a color I would normally use, but we're gonna work it out. It's cute. I like it. The foundation that I use, by the way, is the Pro Filter foundation from Fenty Beauty. Just lost a couple. I'm in my Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1. I'm going to go with Old Faithful Lila. This actually, I feel like it could be used as a highlighter because it just gives, it's like a gold color. So it could be used as like a highlighter for me. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put this blush on and then I'll put like a pop of another color just like on the apples of my cheeks because it looks like it gives off like a halo effect. It'd be softer and more diffused. Yeah, not so bad. Right on the apples of my cheeks. I'll go back over it with my big brush that I use for my powder. Just to diffuse that. More highlighter. Actually, I'm going to use that same highlighter as an eyebrow highlight. Brow bone, I should say. I'm going to go down the center of my nose, although I don't really need any more highlighter there, but I need now something for, I'm going to go in with a lighter color called Side Piece. Alright, that's good enough for me. Now, mascara for my bottom lashes. This is the Marc Jacobs mascara. Sorry, I don't know what it's called because that's all it says on the tube is Marc Jacobs. But it's this like itty bitty, since I wear eyelash extensions, it saves me a lot of time. It's this itty bitty a bottom lash line mascara. And I think that is specifically for the bottom lashes. You know, this is why I will always keep some eyelash extensions for situations like this. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I am not trying to put on falsies. Or strips, I should say. Because that will require more time. I think I'm going to use my Kylie Cosmetics lip kit in the color Love Bite. I think that'll be good with this eyeshadow. I love this color. Love this color. And this stuff stays on all day without reapplying. Like, it doesn't move. A lot of people complain that this her lip kits are drying. I've had that one for a long time. I don't know if she's changed the formula to make it better, but it don't bother me. Any lipstick that I don't have to reapply 3 and 4 times a day is my kind of lipstick. It's just setting spray. This is what I carry my brushes in. I gotta do my hair. I be forgetting to do my hair because I was bald. I used to shave my head for several years, so I never had to do my hair. So now that I have hair, I be forgetting you have to do your hair. Alright, I think that's all the bobby pins. A little Moroccan oil. Trying to buy some new ones. Some new Moroccan oil. I love that stuff. Oh, I love a good pin curl. So easy. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. I have got to run out the door. I'll try to take pictures today when the sun comes up of what it all looks like. But yeah, nice and soft, really quick. I did all of that in less than 45 minutes because I spent a lot of time talking.